Hello students, I'm Teacher Kate. I'm so happy to be here to help you overcome the pronunciation challenge. And today we are getting to the day 10, right? Today we're going to learn how to pronounce ending sounds with S or ED. Are you ready? Let's get started. How to pronounce verb ends with ED. I have 3 verb ends with ed here, and I will pronounce these words, and you listen carefully and try to find out the differences between these sounds. Okay? 1. Walked, walked. 2. Played, played. 3. Painted, painted. Have you got the answers and have you recognized the differences? Okay, let's check. Here we have the word walk, walk, and when add ed, walked, walked. Play, play, played, played with ed. Okay, paint, paint, painted, painted, painted with ed. So you see here ed pronounced t, and here ed pronounced d, and here ed pronounced ed. So it's easy to see that there are 3 ways of pronounce ed, right? So let's look at here. We have the first way is t for unvoiced sound consonant, and d for voiced consonant, and ed for HR syllable. Let's look at here. Ending sound t. When we use it, after unvoiced sounds like p, k, s, or sh, right? Like help, helped, ask, asked, asked. Okay? And ending sound with d after voice sounds like l, n, v, or vowels. Play, played, love, loved. Okay? And the ending sound is ed after only 2 sounds, t or d, like want, wanted, need, needed. And now, how to remember the 3 ways of pronounce ending sound ed. Here are the example. Here are the table for you. In this table, we already have 3 boxes here for you, and each boxes already list, right, the ending that go with t or the ending that go with t or d. For example, here, ed, there are only 2, right, t and d. If the words end with t or d, okay, we pronounce it ed. For example here, want, wanted, end, ended. And if the words end with unvoiced consonant, okay, ed will be pronounced like watch, watched, laugh, laughed, talk, talked, drop, dropped, miss, missed, push, pushed. Great. And the other, we have voice consonant. Okay, will add we pronounce d, like rub, rubbed, judge, judged, plug, plugged, pull, pulled, name, named, clean, cleaned, bench, bang, banged, offer, offered, breathe, breathed, love, loved, close, closed. To help you remember better, you should copy or write this pronunciation of endings here, this table, into your notebook. And you practice by listening to this video many times to help you remember it better. Okay? Now here are some quizzes for you to practice. The first one is write the correct sound of ed. There are three ways, right? A for t, B for d, and C for id. Okay, try to remember the table that I showed you before. Okay, there are five words here for you, and teacher will say it and help you to recognize the sound. Okay, one, played. Two, helped. Three, wanted. Four, liked. Five, needed. Have you got your answers? Let's check together here. Okay, we have play, aid, right? Help, helped. Good. Want, wanted. Like, liked. And need, did. Great job, student. And now we have the quiz number 2 for you. Short the verbs. I list you some verbs here, and they are ed, and the ed will be different pronunciation. So here, which verbs had t ending, or d ending, or ed ending? Let's pause the videos for 2 minutes and write the correct verbs into the correct columns. Great job! So now let's check the answers. The t ending we have asked, pushed, watched, and the ending we have enjoyed, cried, and smiled. And either ending we have landed, visited, and shouted. Great job, students! And now it's time to move how to pronounce verb or nouns end with S. Okay, here are 3 examples for you as well. It's time for you now to listen carefully and find out the differences between these words when they pronounce. 1. Cats, cats. 2. Dogs, dogs. 3. Buses, buses. Have you got the differences, right? And here for you. Look at the pronunciation here. Cats. So S sound pronounced, right? S word pronounced. And here dogs. S letter pronounced Z, right? And buses, buses. We have ES, right? Pronounced is. Good. That means also have 3 ways, right, to pronounce the words that ends with S or ES. Now look at here, sound S after unvoiced sounds. For example here, P, T, K, F, or F, right? Like cat, cats, book, books, right? And sound Z after voice sounds like B, D, G, V, or vowels like dog, dogs, play, plays. And the last one is after this sound like S, Z, Sh, Ch, X, and J sounds. For example, we have bus, and now into buses, watch into watches. Okay, and let's look at this table. And if you want to remember them better, copy this table into the notebook and read many times and also do many exercises to help you remember. Okay, let's look at here. We have pronounce is like s, z, sh, j, ch, j. Okay, for example here, Mrs., Mrs., causes, causes, wishes, wishes, garages, garages, watches, watches, or changes, changes. Okay, and next, the pronounced like sound, like here, like stops, stops, cats, cats, looks, looks, loves, loves, earth, earths, and pronounced like z sound. We have, voice sounds and vowels, right? For example, here, but describes, d, worst, g, begs, v, loves, th, bothers, dreams, rains, belongs, calls, and cures. Great job, students. And now we have some quizzes for you about this, how to pronounce the S sound. Like we have three ways, right? A, S, B, Z, and C is. And five words for you here. Now I'm going to read it, and you try to listen and find out the ending sounds. Okay. One, looks. Two, flies. Three, dances. Four, makes. Five, houses. Okay, have you got answers? Let's check together. And here we have looks, ks. Two, flies, eyes. Three, dances, says. Four, makes, ks. Five, houses, says. Great job, students. Okay, and the last exercise for you here is sort the verbs. I list you six verbs here, and you put them into the correct ending sound. Sound or z sound or is sound. Try to remember the knowledge that you learned before. Okay, the tables, right? The table just copy in your notebook. And now, have you got the answers? Let's check together. Okay, we have maps, maps, cakes, cakes, and so here, toys, toys, gloves, gloves. Here, glasses, glasses, and roses, roses. Excellent, student. Okay, thank you and goodbye.